they're a bit different in how we use them. We have a lot of fancy words here. 一个很重要的问题，中文的字都是一个音节，每个字是一个音节 ，right？ 所以中国科技大学是6个字，因为是6个音节 ，right？ 每个字是一个音节，所以没有轻的跟重的音节 ，right？ If I talk like this in English, it sounds really strange. 中国科技大学 China University of Technology. Right? It's China University of Technology. 重的音节有轻的音节 ，OK？ 因为每个字有可能有比较多的音节 ，right？ 是一个很重要的问题 ，That's very important. 中文有声 ，right？ 一声、二声、三声、四声 ，and I can never get them right. So 睡着是可以吃的，对不对？睡着是sleeping, right? Sleep is 睡着，睡着。Yeah, it's really hard. All right. If you think English is hard, if you don't use tones, you don't hear them. 很难了解听得懂。如果你们说睡着还是睡着，我的意思说都是一样的。It's really hard to hear the difference. Okay. Do you all use Taiwanese? 你们都会用台语吗？你们可以用台语吗？你们都是台语人还是有客家人 ？Okay. 客家有几客家语 ？Is that right? 客家语有几个声 ？Okay. 台语有几个声？不是7个吗？
I don't know.
If you go from one system to another, trying to learn the new tones is hard for you too. I have friends who try to learn Taiwanese. 有台湾人有没有？他们没有台语，他们要学台语很难，因为这个声的问题。All right. We have this question of inflection. Inflection 是比较难的，可是这边可以看 ，ing 这边有什么意思？ Yeah, it has to do with the time, right? It tells us about the action. We can take a word, pronounce, 是动词, and then we can add a piece, 现在是名词, right? We can, 中文可以讲什么？一位人、两位人不行, right? You can't do this in Chinese. But in English, we do this all the time. We can add letters to our words. So that makes it different, okay? But still, that you can learn. 这个可以了解，没有太难的。这个是比较大的 right? If your words are pictures. 人是人 right? When you say big, right? 是这样子。So when you take the picture of something and you draw that picture for your meaning, that's different from writing the sounds. Okay, so 有很多的地方是不一样的，可是没有最重要的，它是比较重要的。All right, so Chinese for writing, 3,000 years old, but also, where are your words from? 如果中文的字都是那么久，都是3000年可以用的 ，you use them from 3,000 years ago. 所以如果有新的商品、新的东西，有新的字吗？新的字。This was not here 3,000 years ago, right? But 3,000 years ago, you had hands and you had machines, right? So, this is a machine for your hand. Okay. 3,000 years ago, there were no computers. But 3,000 years ago, you had lightning, 有电, right? And you had brains. So you have these words, 有电,有脑,有这个字可以用的。所以现在用的电脑, right? Your words are still mostly the same. They look a little different, right? Now you draw them with a brush. They look a bit different, but your words are almost all the same from 3,000 years ago. 英文呢？如果是英文的，问题是这是哪里来的？ This is just an example. 这个就是德文来的，法文来的，拉丁文来的，这是名字来的，是不同的语言，是希腊文，没有英国的语言。There's nothing here about England. So, what about this? 这个字，17年。17年，that's it. 这边有发音 ，right? Church, 17年 ，church. 这个呢 ？OK， 这边可以看，它是那个 sh 的音，没有 t 跟 sh 是 ch， 跟中文一样，可是这边没有 t， 是 cash， 可是拼法是一样的。这个呢 ？ache， 啊，这个呢？它的意思说 ，it's like when you have something in your throat， 是这样子。所以呢，就是 loch， yeah。You all want to try? It's fun. 17年1、2、3 loch。Now come on, get the spit going. They're all different, but the same spelling, right? So, we have this problem. Why have spelling if it doesn't work the same way? 中文的字大部分都是中文来的，有一些字 taco, right? There are some words you use from Japanese. The taco was it a 鲑鱼, right? Taco. 是章鱼 okay, right. Okay, 是那个章鱼 right? With the leg. Taco 是日文来的字，是没有很多的不同的语言来的字。中国不太喜欢外国。Right? You can think it's in your words, it's in the language. 中国 in the middle, 还有外国 right? That's how the Chinese language formed, right? But the English people aren't from England, so they're different. 有这个语言，他们今天的字没有太用的。We have a couple words like this one here. 这个字名字有看过吗 ？Lloyd. Have you seen that word, that name for anybody? It's a really special word in English because it's 2 L's. Have you seen any other words like this? 还有英文的字前面有2个 L. 有一些很小的。We have a couple names. We have an animal. Have you ever heard of a llama? It's like a goat, but it's really big. It's from South America. You know, like Peru, Brazil. Okay, you know America? You know south of there, like down, really far down? Yeah. All right? They have this animal, and it's like a really big goat, right? 是很像那个山羊，是比较很大的。And also it spits. If it doesn't like you, it will and it will spit at you, and it's really gross. But this animal, for some reason, 平凡有养得好。它是很简单的问题，是西班牙文的来的。Alright? In Spanish, 2 L's is a different letter. We have this letter, 西班牙文是这样子 A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. L 还有 A 眼，是不同的音，这个是一个字母。Okay, so but that's a different problem. 英文跟西班牙文没有那么大的关系。We have these words. 这个呢，有看过吗？英文的字没有母音。英文很难的语言，对不对？ You all learn that you need vowels, but 没有母音。Okay. 给你看。这是一个字。Alright? If English were from England, maybe that's what we would have today.